Joel, I mean, at this point, I don't know with him, man. Like, they being so vague on his injury, on if he injured or not, or just the new plan moving forward. We going to take whatever they say about Joel with a grain of salt. But at this point, this dude routine is just to wake up and be injured. It's eat, kiss the baby, say hi to the wife, get injured. I don't understand. Like that's part of his routine. Yo, I got to get injured today. It's in my contract. At this point, like I see a lot of people upset that he went to the Olympics because they figure he had an injury history. I get it. I agree with y'all. He shouldn't have been in there. But that was his championship. I don't think he believed he gonna win one. So that was his championship. He was like, look, I ain't playing for Cameroon or France, whatever. Nah. I need my championship, and that's what that was for him. I don't even think it would have mattered. Even if he didn't play, he would have got injured. You could have put that man on the beach, told him sit there, don't move to the season start. As soon as he got up, he'd have got injured. That's just the way it is, man. But at least now with Paul George, his side of it, I don't know, man. I don't know if y'all been checking out some of Paul George, open run videos, but that first step looked gone. And once I seen that, I said, oh, my God, here go Harden again, man. Philly is notorious for getting guys when they no longer have any first step, man. They get Elton Brand too late. They get all Glenn Robinson. They get all these dudes when it's too late. Always get them when it's too late. Paul George making every shot, and he's shooting in preseason, but it's mad contested. I don't know how much I can trust him to make 10 fadeaway shots a game. That first step looked cooked, and now you telling me he got a knee injury? Is it going to be going now? Like, it's going, but is it going now? I could put my grandmom in front of him. I don't know if he could blow by at this point, man. Like, I don't know, Paul George, man. I need Maxey to step up this year, man. I need Maxey to enter the MVP conversation. He could be, top 10 when it comes to the voting, but I need him in there. We know we in the league now where there's players who point guards are making significant impacts on their team. Some carrying them to deep playoff runs. We seen Trae Young do it against us. Unfortunately, he was the main dude and he took us to the conference. I mean, he went against us in the conference finals. Even not conference. He took his team to the conference. But Shea Gildress, these dudes like 6'4". These are dudes that ain't that big, right? De'Aaron Fox, like these are guys who we've seen point guards take their team far. That's where we're at right now. So with that being the case, I need Maxey to take it up this year. He gonna have to. He gonna get all the opportunities he need to do it this year. But right now, man, the injuries is getting crazy. I mean, Joel ain't playing back-to-backs. Seth almost for the rest of his career. Now, him not playing back-to-backs for the rest of his career, if that's going, at least, I don't know what it's going to do. I don't know. Might help, might not help. They said Paul George might be on the same boat, too, as well. So, that's 15 games. We got 15 back-to-backs. That's already 15 games they missing. The standings get close, man. We was like a game or two from getting out the play-in. But before that, we was top 4 seed. Joel go out. We drop all the way down to barely making it. It might be razor sharp like this year, too. We at least know in the East is 5 legit teams. We got the Knicks, Bucks. We got, what else we got in there? We got Miami, gonna always be there, right? You got, us. You got Boston. So you got some teams up there that, we already know what the top is going to be locked into. But it's you want to get the best spot you can when it comes to those guys. Or, you might not, for our history, we don't want Boston first round. I mean, we got to be honest, Philly fans. We don't want Boston first round. We only want them second round. We could meet them in the conference. We'll see them when we get there. At this point, we got to just wait to see them when we get there. They got our number. But here we go with the injuries, man. I don't even know. I don't even think it's a plan to minimize the injuries, man. Paul George was just a freak accident. Guy went into him, gave him a little shoulder. Paul George stepped back, bang, hyperextension. Like, it was, some of these things you just can't plan for. And Joel needs to just cook. What I need Joel to do this year and stop trying to drop 50 on every team we face. I don't want to hear, he playing hard. You got to be smart, man. Shaq used to do it. Even Draymond talk about it. When you play Detroit and you play Charlotte, stop trying to go for 60. Let Maxey, let the role players take over that game. That's your chill game. Jokic have certain games where he'll have 8 points, but he'll have 15 assists and 20 rebounds. He know he ain't got to score every game like that. Like Joel, like, yo, you got to pick your spots better, bro. When we playing Jokic and all them, that's when you could drop your buckets. But them games when we playing them bottom feeder teams, like, what are you doing? Trying to go for 70 and pad these stats. Like, it ain't needed, man. I hope he learned that this year, man. You got to pace yourself. We got bigger goals, man. We trying to make it to the finish line, man. I don't know about you. That Olympic ring don't mean damn nothing to Philly, bro. If you ain't bringing home that ring, I ain't trying to hit. Or at least, compete. I don't think we seen a fully healthy Joel in the playoffs yet. It got to be this year. Paul George like 34. You in your 30s. We got to see it this year, man. But it's important for Maxey to bring these old dudes along. Roll their wheelchair up to the arena. Tell them you got it. And they can have the crumbs when you're done. All right, man. Well, this is Through the Scope, man. Philly fans, we got to hang in there, man. We got to be positive, man. I know it's hard. But, we got to do what we can, man. Have a good day, man. Everybody, man. Through the Scope. It's peace.